Hello my friends and fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Blacklight Retribution video number 8. I was just about to say how glad I was that I have finally learned to pronounce this name, but then I fuck it up right away. So anyway, as you probably know by now if you play this game a bit, as you level up or in some other situations you do get a level up reward from the admin. So what you need to do is you open the letter and you take the item and it ends up in your inventory. So I'm gonna take a couple of items here, open a couple of these level up reward letters. And now what these rewards does is that they actually unlock some stuff that normally would cost you either Zen or GP. Now none of the stuff that you get here is permanent. Well, there are some things that can be permanent, but most of them are gonna last for a couple of days, maybe up to a month. I really suggest you to try this out, or if there's anything here that you would want to use, because it is free. Now what I want to talk about first are these rare data node chance packs, and you will get quite a few of them. So you highlight one of them, you activate, and here you accept. So once you're done with all that and you've opened and accepted all those node packs that you got, go to customization and nodes, which is right under profile. No, not node list. Well, here you have the list of all the stuff that you need, and you go to node socket, and here you can see the stuff that I currently am using. You can read the abilities I gain from activating these nodes. Now none of these abilities are permanent, they are just temporary, but yeah, you can have 5 of those, and as you can see I'm using all my 5 sockets. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna replace one of the nodes that I don't think are that important with something else, just to show you how it works. And I'm actually going to replace the middle one, that is fall damage reduction, and it might seem like a stupid thing to do because it is a level 5 node, but I don't think fall damage reduction is that important, and I just want to replace it with something just for the video. So what I picked here is stamina duration. So I guess this is gonna allow me to sprint for a little bit longer, maybe a couple of extra steps, who knows. So yeah, fill up your node sockets, people. And by the way, these nodes, they don't have any drawbacks, like the weapon upgrades or armor. You can also go to the marketplace and buy some of these unknown data node chance packs. They cost either 400 GP or 50 Zen. But you're not gonna know what you get until you've paid for it. So anyway, I decided to change some of the upgrades on my weapon again, which I don't know how many times I've done this now, and the problem is that I just never really learn how to handle the weapon because I keep changing it all the time, but you know, it's part of learning a new game. So one of the things that I actually believe are permanent for these upgrades are these weapon tags, and they all have different abilities. I think I went here with increased speed. I'm not really sure, I've tried so many different things here really. So anyway, this is one of the results, and I think this is what I'm going to be using in the upcoming gameplay. There might be a minor alteration somewhere, and here you can see the weapon stats, and the accuracy looks really nice and all, especially aim down sight, but the reduced run speed is something I really don't want, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I believe it's time for some actual gameplay. Or actually, before we get into any real gameplay, I just want to show you this. A guy named Blood, aka Mythical or whatever, started accusing me for cheating. Don't really know why, maybe I killed him a few times. So I started recording just to see where this is gonna go. And I got him a few times on video. That's one of the times, and here it comes again. So anyway, I'm not gonna show you the gameplay from this match, cause even though I had a good round, the gameplay was really boring, so I just want to see, you know, if this guy actually did report me. I just want to have this stuff on video. And now here you can actually see the result of one of the nodes. I actually get regeneration up to 115 points, or hit points rather. Now, I believe that at range this gun has become really good. The spread is reduced a lot, and well, as long as I'm not facing a sniper. But the problem is still close range. As you can see, that should not have taken a million bullets to kill that guy. Well, that's what happens when you don't use burst fire, and I keep forgetting that from time to time. And it's, you know, it's for whatever reason, whenever I make a change to my weapon, I just play differently, and I know I should use burst fire, but I forget. Yeah, well, so one of these days, guys, I'm gonna make a weapon, I'm gonna get the stuff that I want, and I'm gonna stick with it, because, you know, switching back and forward all the time, it's really messing with my head. And now here I just want to show you real quick how effective the proximity mines can be, use them correctly. So anyway, I think the upgrades of this weapon might be a step in the right direction. I've played with it for about an hour, and you know, of course that is too early to tell. But anyway, the reduced spread feels really good. Now look at that guy running around with a cloak. You know, personally, you know, I'm gonna state an opinion here. I really don't like the fact that there is cloak in this game. It's a personal opinion, and if you disagree, I respect that, but, you know, again, if I had my way, it would be removed from the game. That's just how I feel. And the same actually goes for ammo that does damage over time, like toxic ammo and incinerate ammo. Really, I know there's a lot of people who's been complaining about that, and I have started to agree. And what that kind of points out is one of the problems with so many first-person shooters is that the more features a game has when it comes to killing your opponent in terms of weapons and character builds and all that, it gets harder and harder for the game developers to actually balance the game. And it's getting to be a problem, and it's kind of sad in a way, because just think about all the time and effort the game developers has put into making an amazing game like Blacklight Retribution, and then a lot of people don't appreciate it because it has too many things. Now, of course, these are things that could be discussed in like forever, and the only thing I would say that I really miss in this game is bigger maps and longer rounds. Now, not to replace anything that we already have, only to add to it. Yeah, I see you, Mr. Cloaker. Can't hide from me. So anyway, there is about a minute and a half left of this video, and if you enjoy it, please stay tuned for more content. And I would be very happy if you would want to subscribe to the channel. So thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.